How does urbanization lead to higher crime rates? Imagine a city bursting with life, lights, and movement, but also with shadows lurking in the corners. As cities grow bigger and more crowded, some problems tend to follow. One of those issues is a rise in crime rates. But how exactly does the process of urbanization contribute to more crime? Let's break it down. When people move into cities, traditional community bonds often weaken. In small towns or rural areas, neighbors tend to know each other well, watch out for one another, and keep crime in check naturally. In large cities, people are more likely to be strangers, making it harder to build trust or relying on social controls. This lack of close-knit relationships means there's less informal supervision of behavior, which can lead to more unchecked criminal activity. Urbanization also tends to concentrate poverty in specific neighborhoods. These areas, often called zones of concentrated disadvantage, face high unemployment, poor housing, and limited access to good schools or jobs. When people feel frustrated or deprived, they might turn to crime as a way to cope or survive. The gap between rich and poor becomes more visible, and that economic inequality can push some individuals toward criminal acts like theft or violence. Cities also offer more opportunities for crime because of their size. With more people, more businesses, and more wealth, there are more targets for theft, vandalism, or fraud. Plus, the anonymity of city life makes it easier for offenders to hide or escape after committing crimes. Another factor is migration. Cities attract people from rural areas or other countries, creating diverse populations. While diversity itself isn't a cause of crime, rapid demographic shifts can disrupt social networks and community norms. When established social ties weaken, communities struggle to work together to prevent disorder. This phenomenon, called social disorganization, can lead to higher crime rates. Urban growth can also weaken traditional institutions like families, schools, and local organizations. When these groups are less effective at socializing and guiding youth, the chances of delinquency increase. Changes in social roles also play a part. As more women join the workforce and youth take on new responsibilities, crime patterns can shift. For example, youth involvement in gangs or drug-related crimes may rise. Additionally, disorder in neighborhoods, like vandalism or public drunkenness, often appears alongside crime. But research shows that disorder is usually a symptom of deeper issues like poverty, not the cause itself. Neighborhoods with strong community ties tend to have less crime, even if they face some disorder. To address these issues, communities can focus on strengthening social bonds, creating more economic opportunities, and supporting local institutions. Building trust and cooperation among residents helps communities keep crime in check. Understanding how urbanization influences crime helps us develop better ways to make cities safer and more inclusive for everyone.